If you need any My Team grinds in any mode, hit up my boy Witty for safe, reliable, and the cheapest grinding services around. Hit him up on Twitter. You won't be disappointed. Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be building the best team you possibly can for less than 100,000 MT here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. 2K has dropped so much elite budget content as of late, so much content amazing, just in general that was amazing from this All-Star Festival, that it has tanked the auction house in a way that the auction house has not been all year, and it's not even close. You can now build a team for less than 100K that is probably unthinkable 2 weeks ago. I mean, ridiculous squad for this much MT, by far the best all year. And legitimately like a really good starter squad. This is a great team that is like a starter squad to build off of. And so I do want to talk about that in this video. But before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily My Team content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So starting point guard position is going to be Jordan Clarkson, who's going for about 5,500 MT, which is a steal for 94 speed, smooth jump shot, 6'5" PG, who's got a 90 driving dunk. And his badges aren't insane. Like, yes, you'd like to add a couple of shooting badges. Yes, you'd probably like to get on-ball menace and a couple of the defensive badges on him. But if you badge him, those badges are insanely cheap too right now. Like, you can get all the badges he needs for 5,000 MT because they're also so cheap. Like, that's the beauty right now of this whole situation, is that even for a card like Jordan Clarkson who needs badges, you can get a couple shooting badges and three defensive badges on him, and he's super complete. He's 6'5", he's a great slasher, he's got a super smooth jumper, and he's 5,500 MT. An amazing start to this team for a super cheap price. And he's actually one of the, realistically, like, the point guard's probably the weakest spot on this team, in all honesty. That's part of the crazy thing about it. Bilal Coulibaly's the starting two, most expensive card on the team at 19,000 MT, but he's a 6'8" two guard with a 7'2" wingspan, elite slasher, versatile defender, very good jump shot, and he can even put the ball on the floor a little bit. He does everything you want for a shooting guard with size, defense, slashing, and shooting. Money jump shot on quick. Brunson escape is good. Pro dribble style isn't bad. Got a decent fade with normal fade. Overall, card's just a beast. He gives you so much completeness and so much versatility for what he can do. He is an awesome option, and 19K MT is worth it for this card. Starting small forward position is a free card in Elton Brand. Might as well include him because all you have to do to get him is type in a locker code. That's it. And like, the locker code's still available, by the way, if you somehow haven't done it yet. I made a video on that. It's available for another like 2 days. So if you haven't typed in the locker code, make sure you go do that now. But this Elton Brand card, 6'9" with 7'5" wingspan at the small forward position, provides elite size, really good statistical versatility in that he's got 90 speed, he's got 90 dunking, 90 interior and perimeter, 84 three ball. He has Curry escape as well, which is a really good dribble sig. Gives him something to shot create with. His jumper's legitimately nice. He's a super versatile defender, slasher, nice and complete badge wise with 32 base badges. Really good card. Again, if you want to add limitless, shifty, dimer, handles for days, lightning launch, things like that, you definitely can as well, because badges, again, are incredibly cheap. And I think he's an absolute beast of a card. And again, he's free as well. So nothing better than some free 99 on a card. Power forward position, I'm going Leonard Miller. I like this card. I think he's 6'10", smooth jumper, nice statistical and badge completeness. Badge wise, pretty darn good across the board besides the shooting badges, but honestly, even those aren't bad. Now, it'd be nice to have brick wall and paint patroller on him at the 4. Again, would like to have those badges added, but he's a good finisher, good shooter, good speed, versatile defender, and he's also 6'10" with a nice jump shot. Overall, Leonard Miller is a very solid card at the power forward position as a 6'10" dude with a 7'2" wingspan, provides everything you want, and is a really nice card in my team for only about 8,000 MT. Starting center position is going to be yet another all-star card, and that is Derek Lively, not Derek Fisher. He can't play center anyway, obviously, and even if he could, you wouldn't want to because he's 6 foot. But Derek Lively, who's about 12,000 MT, 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan, good speed, great defense, great finisher. That's what he provides, is elite athletic ability and versatile defense. And he can hit wide open as well. His jumper's not terrible. 73 balls low, yes, but yeah, it's touchdown specialist. He's really not that bad. Like, I know he's not a great shooter, but he's a great inside with good speed, great size, big player build. And he does have the ability to stretch the floor a little bit as well. I actually kind of like the card. I don't have a problem with him at all. As your starting center, I think he's going to give you the size and the physicality to be able to compete against some of the higher tier some of the higher tier like God Squad bigs in my team. And I legitimately like Derek Lively. 12K MT, not a bad card at all at the starting center spot. Off the bench, backup point guard is going to be Pink Diamond Scoot Henderson. Like I said, the point guard position is probably the weakest on this team, but even Scoot, I mean, he's 6'3", 6'7" wingspan, so his size isn't great, but 98 speed, 93 ball, 97 driving dunk. Defensively, like he's not bad, he's not amazing, but he's got decentish interior. He's got some defensive badges. He's a great slasher. His jumper's pretty good. He's got good playmaking. But KD escape isn't bad. Pro dribble style isn't bad. Like overall, pretty good animations. I think he's good. He's fun to use. He's a great slasher, and he's not a liability as a shooter or as a defender. I mean, his size can be an issue at 6'3", but he's not a bad card by any means. Scoot Henderson, again, very affordable card, about 8,000 MT for Scoot Henderson. Actually, I think he's going for, yeah, well, he might even be cheaper than that, but about 8K for Scoot. Really nice card as well at the backup point guard spot. Backup shooting guard is another elite budget card in Julian Strawther. We'll have a video coming out on him. Actually, that'll be the next gameplay I think that I drop is on this Julian Strawther. 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan, 92 speed, 90 agility, 92 three ball, 90 driving dunk. Defensively, legitimately very versatile. He's very similar to Koulibaly in all honesty, in that he's a great shooter, great slasher, and a versatile defender. I think Koulibaly is a little better because he's a couple inches taller, but their jumpers are about the same in terms of speed. Strawther actually moves better. Darius Garland dribble style, Dame escape, and Jalen Brunson drag back. Three really good sigs there. He's slept on. Is the best way to describe the card. 7,000 MT right now is crazy. Legitimately such a good card. I don't know how he's 7K. And I think your shooting guard position with Koulibaly and Strawther is absolutely set. Like, it's just a great position right now if you have those two guys for a total of like 27,000 MT between the two of them. Elton Brand is backed up by Jeff Green, who is 6'8", smooth jumper, 7'1" wingspan, very nice statistical completeness, elite slasher with that 95 driving dunk. Jumper is money. He's got 29 total badges, including most all the important ones except for like Limitless and a movable enforcer. Again, if you want to add badges, go for it because they're cheap. But Jeff Green's really good. I love his jumper. I think he is a beast. I think he's become a bit overlooked because of the amount of really good other cards that have come out in the past few days, but I do think he's a very good card as well, and a nice option at the backup power forward position. Backup small forward. AC Green is the backup power forward on this team. Also provides that 6'9" frame, 7 foot wingspan, and again, really good defender. He doesn't have shooting or playmaking badges at all as a base card, but his jumper is money, so if you add like set shot specialist, he's going to be knocked down as a shooter. Now, he's not going to give you any real playmaking without playmaking badges, even with an 86 ball handle, but what he does provide is every single defensive badge in the game on at least gold, with Hoff interceptor, on ball menace, paint patroller, post lockdown, and rebound chaser, and 90 stats in interior and perimeter. I like that he's got the rebounding as well. The Hoff rebound chaser 90 rebounding is really nice at the power forward position, and his jumper is absolutely money as well. Another budget beast card going for less than 10,000 MT. I think he's about 9K as well. So another really good card. And then at the backup center, we got Kwame Brown, another guy who might not be an all-star card, but is a very good budget card as well, going for right at 12,000 MT, 6'11" with a 7'1" wingspan. Yes, he's a little bit undersized at the center position, but he's got a 79 three ball and a very smooth jumper, which helps him to be even better as a shooter. That Kobe base is great. He also is really solid defensively, 88 speed, 90 standing and driving dunk, a lot of athletic ability. Really nice budget big man. In fact, I was actually running him in my main lineup up until last week. He was coming off my bench as my backup power forward, and I really liked the card. Again, needs some badges, sure, but if you want to add a couple shooting badges, add a couple defensive badges, go for it. Badges are as cheap as they have ever been. And again, this is a team that is going to cost you right about 90,000 MT. I know it's not the best team in the game, but for 90K, this is a really complete base team to work with. And then you can add to with all the free cards that are available, all the different MT making methods that have become available because of the All-Star Festival, and all the different things that you can do in MyTEAM right now to make MT and to improve your team. I just think this is an awesome budget squad, base squad for somebody who's just starting off the game and needs to know kind of what direction to go in terms of building your first initial lineup. And hopefully this video helps a lot of y'all out. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.